Welcome back everyone to another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Noisecontrollers at Cubase 2018. This might seem like a bit of a random reaction since I've been reacting to the recent Reverse sets, the recent Supremacy sets, and then all of a sudden, boom, I'm reacting to a Cubase 2018 set. But this was suggested by someone over on Patreon, and it was suggested, I would say in like May or June. Yeah. I have really been slacking on the Patreon suggestions, which is why I've completely changed how things work around here, okay? My upload schedule on this main channel is about to get a lot better because I am completely cranking everything up in a sense of reactions, editing, getting the videos out. Like, there's just going to be more going on this channel. And not only that, I've now made a new tier on Patreon, which is now the only tier that you can subscribe to. It's £3 a month. And every single person on that Patreon tier can suggest me a reaction and I will do it. They can be like Cepha, Defcon 2017, I'll do it. ASAP as well, no holding around, no waiting too long, like I'm just getting straight into it. And I know a lot of people do suggest things in the comment section of YouTube videos, but unfortunately I have to prioritise the Patreon suggestions because that is one of the benefits. The other benefit is that you get the full length reaction, no adverts, no cutting things down for copyright, just a full unedited where it's just me and you talking about it and just having a good time instead of it being shortened into clips like it is with the YouTube videos. Speaking of YouTube as well, I now have a membership program which is similar to Patreon but just here on YouTube, which will be a lot easier for some people. I was meant to do this a while ago but I never got around to it, and now that I'm really focusing on the Patreon suggestions and these hardstyle reactions, I'm going to also pretty much have the same sort of thing on my membership program. There's going to be one tier, £3 a month, and everyone gets the same benefits. So beside my name on any one of my videos you'll see a join button, and that is where you can join up for the membership program to get involved on what I've just been saying. But without further ado, it's time to get started with this new era of reactions. This is Cubase 2018 and it's Noisecontrollers. Let's go. Alright, this is it. This is the beginning of a new era. Right, so here's the thing about Cubase. I don't think I've ever seen a set from this event. I'm not too sure if they even do this anymore. Because as far as I'm aware, and as long as I've been a fan of this sort of music, I've never heard about Cubase going down. I've never heard about it, so I'm not too sure what this event is all about exactly. But with Noisecontrollers,
that you belong with us. Strike as a diehard.
Wait for it!
Noisecontrollers.
So yeah, with Noisecontrollers, they can expect this to be very euphoric, probably a more chilled out reaction. And this is when he's just on his own as well, because I know that there used to be two of them, which, you know, that indicates why there is an S at the end of the name for plural. Like Headhunters as well, there used to be two, now there's one. Yeah. Anyways, first drop. Oh! Alright. I like that kick. I know I said this would be euphoric, but I'm sure we'll still get some nice sort of mid-intros. Yeah. So with euphoric hardstyle, that is what tends to happen as well. They can also pull out something a little bit outrageous. And yeah, it especially happens with the mid-intros, which I assume this probably is a mid-intro for this song. No. And then I'm expecting some nice vocals, going into a melody, melodic drop, boom. There is the recipe for a perfect, euphoric, hardstyle tune. Got an MC here. I don't think I recognise this dude. It's definitely not Villain. I'm just so used to seeing Villain everywhere. Villain, and then The Mouth of Madness for hardcore. The Watcher as well. Not too sure about anyone else, but looks like we're moving. Yo, he looks like Wild Styles. Anyways, yeah, there's the melody. I think the melodies in Euphoric hardstyle are the best part. If you're making Euphoric hardstyle and you don't have a good melody, there's not much else you can do. You know what I mean? Anyway, here we go. Oh! Yeah, that's nice. Pretty impactful kick as well. So yeah, I've made one reaction on Noisecontrollers, and ever since then I haven't really explored his music too much. So I'm pretty sure like all of this I won't recognise. As for Euphoric hardstyle in general, I just don't really listen to it all that often. I think raw style is probably my most listened to genre as of late. It's a nice melody though. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You know, I sense that this would be a little bit darker, and it is. That's a very strong kick there. Nothing else, just pure kickness. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I mean, even though he is, I guess, a euphoric artist, you can still expect some outrageous drops as well from time to time, I suppose. That's the thing though, I don't think... Would any euphoric hardstyle artist for a live set just keep it completely euphoric? I'm pretty sure everyone would like to throw in some surprises, throw in some darker kicks, some deeper sounds, because it would spice things up for the audience for sure. Another one as well, maybe. Oh! Oh! Yo! I did not expect this. That is just so satisfying as well. Do 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 do. And again. Oh. That's giving me a little bit of an orgasm, not gonna lie. When I started this reaction, I definitely did not expect to hear stuff like this. Oh, oh! Yo, what is happening here? I did not expect this at all. By the way, this stage looks amazing as well, I must say. There's some face here. Like, you know, Q dance, their events, no matter what it is, the stage will... Oh my god. Will look impressive. This billabo. Come on. Oh! Very... Wait. This is a raw kick. Yeah. Last one was satisfying, but this kick is just pure raw, isn't it? So yeah, as I was saying, even euphoric hardstyle artists will not just keep things euphoric. I'm sure he's released some songs that are a bit more raw, a bit more raunchy, a bit, you know, more extreme. Nothing too extreme, like extra raw, but even still. Like, the number one thing about being a DJ, I'm sure, is to keep the crowd engaged. Like, can you imagine that feeling of the crowd, seeing that the crowd are just bored? Like, there's no arms in the air, no one's giving it sticks. I would just be like, oh shit, we gotta switch things up big time. But then if you've already planned your live set, then you can't really switch things up, can you? You just have to hope that things get better. I've never really thought about that too much. But I assume anyone who is here would just enjoy whatever, if it's hard dance. Like, us hard dance fans, we're easily pleased for sure. At least I am. And I'm only watching from home as well. That's a nice music there.
And forward is the only way the wind blows.
Oh, the camera's about to shut off, of course, every 16 minutes. Hang on. And just like that, we're back at it once again. That is very nice indeed. Lovely build up once again. And give it to me. Ooh. Loving the sort of chill opera vocals. Not opera, that's a bit too extreme. Opera's like heavy, but they're just nice sort of. Let's just not try and re-attempt what's trying to be done. see that kick there though? That's more of that classic hardstyle kick for me. Although when I say classic hardstyle kick, I said it before, people are like, that's not classic. Boy, you don't know what classic is. But for me, it's this sort of wham, 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 wham. And you know, back when I got into this sort of music, I thought hardstyle was just a wham, 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 wham. I had no idea about raw style, all the subgenres, all the different sort of kicks you can make that's still classed as hardstyle. I guess that's why I never got into hardstyle really, because I thought it was just the wham wham kicks. But it's not. There's so much more to this music. Oh! Very nice melody, probably the best of the set so far. Very good indeed. And again! Once again, that's like the classic hardstyle kick as well, which I definitely like. And transition, watch this.
Let's go.
Very impressive.
Let's go.
Oh, you see, when euphoric hardstyle can just be so good when you just have that banging melody. Transition, watch it, watch it. Lovely stuff. Yo, transitions are so hard to do. I haven't made a DJ video in a while, but like you would have seen with my transitions, I was not nailing them correctly. However, everyone shut the fuck up, because we have the reverse bass coming on now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hair. That's 100% reverse bass coming in. I'm ready for it as well. Reverse bass is such a good genre. A lot of euphoric artists use it for their mid intros as well. Wild Styles, Sound Rush. Oh, here we fucking go now. Oh, something for your mind. Something for your mind. It's been quite a while as well since we've had something unexpected. And this is definitely not what I would expect from Noisecontrollers. But then again, I don't really know Noisecontrollers too well at all. But I keep seeing Wild Styles when I look at him. Is that just me? Oh. You know, this melody here is reminding me of EDM. Like Big Room. I used to listen to this sort of music and those melodies were always there. Anyways. Oh. Yeah, it's like a darker one, which obviously fits that reverse bass better, you know, a bit more intense melody. Oh. There we go again with the transition. Fades out. Very nice indeed. What can I say? Oh, melody again. Yet again, it's such a positive vibe, you know. Good vibes, man. Good vibes. This was a good suggestion, you know, because it really changes the pace from what I'm used to. I think all the recent reactions have been a bit raw, a bit outrageous. And yes, that, you know, obviously those reactions are more exciting, and I'm like losing my mind, going fucking crazy. But I like this as well, you know. It's a softer side to hard dance, but still a side that shall not be missed or forgotten.
That so much nothingness is built right in and is headed straight for us.
Who's that voice? So much nothingness. I recognise that instantly, but I can't remember who it is.
Is it?
Oh. This is a new one. Got a nice strong kick to that one. But the melody is just so upbeat, man. So positive. I saw someone there like telling him something. He probably like, you know, works on the sound and stuff. I'm sure like with live sets there are people around. Oh, this is different. Okay. Maybe a bit of rap or something? Some hip hop? As I said, no, I'm sure there are a lot of people around the artist to provide backup when necessary. Here we go as well. Oh! Who the fuck said this guy was euphoric? Not me.
We have to jump.
Again, this is the classic hardstyle sound that I'm talking about. Ready for the 1-1? That is it. That's all I thought hardstyle was back in the day. Don't get me wrong, it is good. But since I did think that's all it was, I didn't get into it because it didn't appeal to me all that much. Because it wasn't that different. This build-up is probably the longest so far, which does mean something nasty has to drop here. 100%. Oh! Do, everybody! Do. Right, come on. That was quite a long build-up as well, but finally it does drop. And now that it has dropped, am I satisfied with what I'm hearing? Yes, sir, I am. So that is where I'll leave it for part 1. We are 25 minutes into what is an hour and 25 minutes of a set, which is a little bit longer than the usual sort of live sets that I watch. Normally it's an hour, sometimes half an hour, but Noisecontrollers got nearly an hour and a half of pure hardstyle goodness. But that is it for now, and it was a pretty chill reaction as I expected. I didn't lose my mind, I didn't like fall off the chair or anything like that. But it was nice because it was a change of pace, something a little bit different. There were some nasty drops in there though, don't get me wrong. It wasn't all euphoric, but it was still mainly euphoric, which is still a genre that I appreciate dearly. It's just melodic, emotional, motivational, inspirational. Amazing. So drop a like on the video for me if you guys have enjoyed this one, subscribe if you're new. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.